Well, howdy, and we are once again having a second cup of coffee with Sharon Feldt. And Sharon is, as many of you know, an avid reader and an author herself. We should talk about that sometime. You've done some children's books.
I have.
And award-winning children's books, and I imagine you have others in the works, but we'll talk about that some other time. But more importantly, Sharon also is now the owner of the Book Nook in downtown Sulphur Springs.
Yes.
On Main Street.
It's doing so well. I really appreciate this community's support, and they've just embraced me and the books, and it's a good thing.
It's exciting to have a bookstore because there aren't as many bookstores as there used to be.
No, I did some research, and they said that independent small bookstores were making a comeback, even though a lot of people still do audiobooks and,
Right.
and Kindle reading and
Right.
things like that, but not so much the big bookstores,
Right.
but the little small stores.
the boutique type stores. Good.
So, yay.
So Sharon has her Book Nook now up and running and a big success. A couple of books we're going to talk about with Sharon today, and one is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid.
Yes.
Which has been a bestseller this summer. But there's one in particular that you're high on called Go as a River by Shelly Read that came out actually in 2023, but it just recently came out as a paperback book.
Yeah, it was a Kindle or an audiobook in 2023, but it just recently came out as in print. And I just saw it on Goodreads and thought, well, that I usually choose books by the cover or by the title.
You and my wife.
And so I thought, well, that looks like a great title, so I got it. Honestly, I was blown away. This is this woman's debut novel.
Uh-huh.
She is, her prose, her writing, her descriptions, her characters, the depth of her development is all indicative of a much more seasoned writer. But she is an amazing woman.
Uh-huh.
I think she's going to go great places.
Yeah, and she, I read, was a lecturer at a college, and not a particularly well-known college. I think a regional type college in Colorado.
Yes.
And this is her first novel, and it's a huge hit. It's been translated into 34 languages already.
I know. I'm so excited for her. It is a beautiful novel, and she does something that we tell writers to do: write what you know. Well, she's lived in Colorado. She's grown up there, and she writes about Colorado. And with her descriptions, you can feel the wind through the trees. You can feel the leaves blow. You can hear the Gunnison River rollicking and rolling along the pebbles, and you can hear the animals that live there, and you can feel the awe and wonder of living in the shadow of those mountains. And she brings that. It's almost like she's made the landscape into a character in her book. She's that good. I'm so excited about her.
And she, as you say, she's from Colorado, and this is set in Colorado, rural Colorado, in the late 1940s.
You know, it starts there, and then it moves quickly.
I see.
The protagonist is named, and she has a really strong woman character, which is good. Her name is Tori. And she's just a young kid. Her mom has died. Her dad works. Her brother is a year younger, but always in trouble. And it's her job to take care of him. And she rescues him. He drinks a lot. He gets drunk. He never gets his chores done. It's her job, I think, self-appointed possibly, to go and rescue him before Dad gets home, so he's not in that much trouble. But she's getting real tired of it. And she has a chance meeting with this young Native American boy. And his name is Wilson Moon. And that is kind of a forbidden thing in the in the late 40s. But they just automatically fall in love. It's like, okay, we can't do anything about this. We can't even look like we like each other, but you can feel the attraction right there. And that's just in the first couple of paragraphs.
Right. So there's a lot of plot twist and intertwining in this. Go as a River by Shelly Read. And then, as I said, Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Did I write that? They're both
They're
named.
both. I know. I was looking at that. They're spelled differently.
Spelled
but
differently, yeah.
They're both good reads.
No surprise. This is an Atmosphere is a historical novel about a female astronaut
Yes.
in the 1980s.
Yes. In the 1980s in Houston, they didn't do women for astronauts. It's like, no, we don't do that. You can, work behind the controls or something. Well, you go through that first chapter, and the next chapter, she's in control of a command center, and a mission is going up. And then she has a lot of moving parts in her life, too. She's got the astronaut thing where she's been constantly teased, ridiculed, as were the women at that point. And, kind of put down like, you really don't know what you're doing. But she really does. She's very smart. And she has a personal life that's kind of a mess, and she has a family life that's kind of a mess, and she's trying to juggle all this. And as the space shuttle goes up, there's a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
And more disasters follow, personal, family, all kinds of things. And it's her job to find her way out of this.
It's hard not to think of the Challenger.
It is.
When you read the plot synopsis of.
It is, because I was in Houston teaching, and we were all watching.
Wow.
Our kids were watching when that happened, and it was very devastating for the whole
I can
community.
imagine. Gosh, wow.
And,
so this has been a #1 New York Times bestseller this summer.
This summer.
Maybe the top book of the summer.
I think it is, because it's love in all its forms. She loves her universe. She loves the stars. She loves the planets. She loves her colleagues. She loves her family, and it's all a mess right now, and she's trying to find her way through. While all this love is there, it kind of seems like a total disaster.
I read that both of these books are being considered for movies.
Yes, that's what I read.
No surprise.
Too. No, I think I'm really so excited about Shelly Read's book, because, as I said, that's her debut novel,
Right.
and it's already being considered for a new movie.
Yeah, that's an amazing story. So I suppose both of these books are available at the Book Nook?
Absolutely.
I would imagine. Okay,
Yes.
Very good. So, Sharon, come back again soon. We'll talk about other books.
I will do that.
Very
Thank
good.
you so much.
Sharon Feldt from the Book Nook in downtown Sulphur Springs. And I'm John Mark Dempsey, and this is KSST.